Hello and welcome back to our channel. Here we take you to places you have never heard of. So if you're a fan of geography, history, travel, or culture, then click the subscribe button and join us on our journey around the world. Today we are traveling to the heart of Central Asia to explore a hidden gem of a country. It is a place where the echoes of ancient civilizations whisper tales of grandeur and mystery. Can you guess which country it is? Well, let's give you some clues. It is a land where the sun-drenched plains meet snow-capped mountains, creating a backdrop for stories that span millennia. Its cities, once bustling hubs of trade, now stand as silent witnesses to a glorious past. You've probably heard about its magnificent mosques and madrasas adorned with dazzling blue tiles, each shade telling a story of devotion and artistry. Can you guess our location yet? Still no. Let's provide another clue. Here the air carries the scent of spices, the murmur of languages long forgotten, and the spirit of adventure that once drew Marco Polo and other explorers to its shores. Its people, warm and welcoming, offer a glimpse into a world where tradition and modernity intertwine. Intrigued? We hope so, because this captivating land is none other than Uzbekistan, located between the towering Himalayas and the vast deserts of Central Asia. This jewel of a country is truly off the beaten path, but for those who venture here, it offers an experience like no other. Now that you know where we are, let's dive into the top 8 Uzbekistan facts that will make you pack your bags immediately. Number 1. A crossroads of civilizations. To understand Uzbekistan's magic, let's start with its history. Imagine a time when the world felt smaller because it was for centuries. The country we now call Uzbekistan sat at the heart of the legendary Silk Road. This wasn't just a path for trade, but a cultural highway. Ideas, religions, and innovations from China to Europe traveled through here. Cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva became not just trading posts, but melting pots of cultures. They absorbed influences from India, China, Greece, and Rome, blending them into something uniquely their own. No. 2. Samarkand, the jewel of the East. Now let's zoom in on one of these remarkable cities. Founded over 2,500 years ago, it's one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities. Just imagine the stories its ancient bricks could tell. Walking through the historic center feels like stepping into a fairy tale. And the heart of this magic is Registan Square. Once the center of public life, it's now a breathtaking sight with 3 grand madrasas, or religious schools, flanking it. But what truly steals the show is the Ola Beg Observatory. Built in the 15th century, it was a marvel of its time. Hala Beg, a renowned astronomer, used this observatory to calculate the positions of stars and planets. His work was so accurate that it impressed even modern-day astronomers. No. 3. The land of minarets and mosques. Back to our main topic. Another wonder that defines Uzbekistan is its architecture. Strolling through its cities is like flipping through a history book. Every minaret, every mosque seems to have a story etched into its stones. Take the Kalian minaret, in Bud, rising over 260 feet tall. It's a testament to the skill and dedication of its builders in the 12th century. Evo mighty Genghis Khan spared this minaret. When he invaded, legend says he climbed it and liked the view so much that he decided not to destroy it. Then there's Khiva, with its Ichinkala fortress. It's like an open-air museum frozen in time, transporting you to a real Silk Road city. Number 4. A nation of bazaars and traditions. To truly experience Uzbekistan, you have to haggle over spices in bazaars, the local markets. The largest and oldest of these is the Korsu Bazaar in Tashkent, the capital. It's a whirlwind of colors, textures, and aromas. Imagine rows upon rows of vibrant fabrics, hand-knotted carpets, and mountains of dried fruits. These bazaars aren't just shopping spots. They're social hubs. Sipping green tea in a shade while discussing everything from poetry to politics is a typical sight. But let's talk about Sazani, a traditional art form. These hand-stitched textiles are more than just beautiful. They're loaded with meaning. Each stitch tells a story, often symbolizing the passage of time, the cycle of seasons, or even the phases of a woman's life. Number 5. Plov, a culinary treasure. Food lovers, get ready to savor this next point. Uzbek cuisine is a delicious fusion of influences from China, India, and Persia. And the star of this culinary show is plov, also known as pai. This rice-based dish is more than just food. It's a celebration. Typically made in giant cauldrons, called kazan, plov features rice cooked with lamb, carrots, onions, and loads of spices. The result is a flavorful pilaf that's perfect for sharing, just like the smiles and stories that accompany it. In Uzbekistan, they take their plov very seriously. In fact, they hold plov festivals where chefs compete to make the biggest pot of plov. Imagine the feast when they serve plov from a cauldron big enough to feed thousands. Talk about a feast for the ages. Number 6, the sea that disappeared. Now let's shift to a slightly different topic. Uzbekistan has a secret, a disappearing sea. Not far from the capital Tashkent lies the remnants of the Aral Sea. Once the 4th largest inland lake in the world, it was a hub of life and trade. But over time, the Soviets used its water for cotton and rice plantations, gradually drying up the sea. Today, it's a desert dotted with abandoned ships, serving as a stark reminder of the impact of human activity on the environment. However, Uzbekistan isn't just mourning the loss. They're working on bringing parts of the sea back to life, turning this tragedy into an opportunity for renewal. Number 7, a multicultural tapestry. Though landlocked, Uzbekistan is a vibrant mix of cultures. Over the centuries, people from all over the world have passed through here, leaving their cultural fingerprints. Today, it's home to over 130 ethnic groups, including Uzbeks, Russians, Tajiks, Kazakhs, and Koreans. This blend is reflected in everything from its bustling bazaars to its exquisite cuisine. The capital, Tashkent, is a microcosm of this diversity. Walking through its streets, you might hear snippets of Uzbek, Russian, Tajik, and Korean, all contributing to the city's charm. And there you have it, 8 Uzbekistan facts that barely scratched the surface of this enchanting country. Did we spark your curiosity? If so, we would love to hear about your experiences. Have you ever been to Uzbekistan? What fascinated you the most about this hidden gem of a country? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more captivating travel stories. Until next time, happy adventuring.